91 goals in a year. Unthinkable, right? For Lionel Messi, however, it was just another season etching his name deeper into footballing history. This wasn't just a record, it was a complete demolition of expectations. While many fans remember the iconic goals of that year, let's delve deeper. What made this feat so mind-boggling? Today, we'll revisit Messi's legendary 91-goal season and explore why it might be an unbreakable record. For those unfamiliar, Lionel Messi achieved the seemingly impossible in 2012, scoring a staggering 91 goals in a single calendar year. Let's dissect this incredible feat. The majority of his goals, unsurprisingly, came from domestic competition. Messi netted a remarkable 59 goals in just 38 La Liga matches. He continued his dominance in Europe, adding another 13 goals in 12 Champions League appearances. Messi also contributed significantly in cup competitions, scoring 5 goals in the Copa del Rey, 2 matches, and 2 goals in the Supercopa de España, 2 matches. His scoring prowess extended to international matches, where he notched 5 goals in World Cup qualifiers and 7 goals in friendlies. Adding it all up, Messi's total stands at a mind-boggling 91 goals in 69 matches. This translates to an incredible average of 1.31 goals per game for an entire year. Lionel Messi's 2012 wasn't just about the record-breaking 91 goals. It was a masterclass in offensive efficiency. Adding his 22 assists to the equation, his involvement in a goal or assist averaged a staggering 52.8 minutes throughout the year. Even considering just goals, he scored roughly every 66 minutes. This consistency is nearly unbelievable. Beyond the sheer number of goals, Messi also recorded an impressive 9 hat-tricks and 7 free-kick goals in 2012. This level of all-around offensive prowess is truly mind-blowing. Now, you might be wondering, why are Messi's goals counted for a calendar year instead of just a single La Liga season? A great question. This is because his incredible form transcended the typical season boundaries. He continued scoring in cup competitions and international matches, contributing significantly to his record-breaking total. Before Messi, the record for most goals in a calendar year belonged to the legendary Gerd Müller. His achievement was so impressive that it arguably sparked the practice of tracking yearly goals. Müller's tally of 85 goals in 60 matches stood for an incredible 40 years before Messi surpassed it in 2012. While Müller scored fewer total goals, his efficiency was remarkable. His rate of 1.42 goals per game remains the highest ratio ever recorded in a calendar year. However, this record applies only to a single season, 1972-73 Bundesliga season, where he scored 66 goals with 9 assists in 49 appearances. This translates to an even more phenomenal 1.53 goal contributions per game. While impressive feats exist outside a calendar year, like Cristiano Ronaldo's 61 goals and 23 assists in the 2014-15 season, 1.55 goal contributions per game. Lionel Messi's 2011-12 campaign stands out. Within that single season, he scored a mind-blowing 73 goals and added 30 assists, averaging a staggering 1.7 goals per game. Even when focusing on a single season, Messi's achievement is unparalleled. Consistently averaging 1.5 goals per game is a monumental task, highlighting the sheer dominance of his 2011-12 performance. These numbers showcase the incredible talent of players like Messi and Erling Haaland, who briefly averaged 2 goals per game at the beginning of the 2020-23 season. However, Haaland's dropped to a still impressive 1.12 goals per game. In the latter half of the season, emphasizes the difficulty of maintaining such a high level throughout a full campaign. The early months of 2012 showcased Lionel Messi's blistering form. He consistently scored goals and displayed incredible skill, making the complex seem effortless. Messi started strong, scoring a brace in Barcelona's victory over Espanyol, January 8th. Just a day later, he received his third consecutive Ballon d'Or for his exceptional 2011 season. He capped off the month with a remarkable 4-goal performance in Barcelona's 5-1 Copa del Rey semi-final win against Valencia, late January. Another milestone was reached as Messi scored his 200th goal for Barcelona in just his 230th appearance, surpassing the previous record held by Paulino Alcántara. In the Champions League round of 16 against Bayern Leverkusen, Messi produced a moment of individual brilliance, scoring from a seemingly impossible angle and leaving the crowd stunned. Messi continued his dominance in La Liga, bagging another hat-trick against Malaga. One goal in particular left fans and pundits in awe. He dribbled past multiple defenders, weaving through tackles before calmly finishing the move with a goal, a showcase of his exceptional talent and why he was considered the best player in the world. Early 2012 was a whirlwind for Lionel Messi. He continued his goal-scoring prowess, exemplified by a brace against Espanyol, January 8th. Just a day later, he received his third consecutive Ballon d'Or. The month ended with a remarkable 4-goal performance in the Copa del Rey semi-final against Valencia, late January. February saw another milestone as Messi netted his 200th goal for Barcelona in just his 230th appearance. He further cemented his dominance in March with a stunning solo goal against Bayern Leverkusen in the Champions League. May was truly historic. Messi broke the record for most goals in a single European season, scoring his 68th and 69th goals against Espanyol, May 5th. By the end of the first half of 2012 and the 2011-12 season, Messi had established himself as the undisputed best player in the world. He continued his impressive form in June, scoring the only goal for Argentina in a World Cup qualifier against Ecuador. This served as a reminder of his ongoing brilliance, heading into the second half of the year. The 2012-13 season kicked off with Messi hitting the ground running. In the Spanish Super Cup against Real Madrid, August, he opened the scoring and assisted Andrés Iniesta for the winning goal. Just days later, he bagged the first hat-trick of the season against Real Sociedad. The latter half of 2012 saw Lionel Messi continue his unstoppable form. September brought another iconic performance, with Messi dribbling past most of the opposing team before scoring a sensational goal against Getafe. October witnessed Messi truly enter history-making territory. He started with a brace in the Champions League group stage against Celtic, followed by another hat-trick and a win against Deportivo La Coruña in La Liga. His relentless pursuit of Gerd Müller's record was undeniable. November became a month of shattered records. Messi scored a brace against Mallorca, bringing his yearly goal tally to a record-tying 85, matching Müller's 1972 achievement. He added another brace against Spartak Moscow in the Champions League and capped off the month by receiving the prestigious Golden Foot Award. December continued the scoring spree, with Messi bagging a hat-trick and a stunning free kick in Barcelona's 5-4 win over Deportivo La Coruña. These incredible performances and record-breaking achievements earned him a spot on the UEFA Team of the Year, the FIFA FIFPro World 11, and numerous individual awards: La Liga Player of the Year, Champions League Forward of the Season, World Soccer Player of the Year, and his fourth consecutive Ballon d'Or. While Barcelona ultimately fell short in the La Liga title race, won by Real Madrid, and the Champions League, knocked out by Chelsea, Messi's individual season in 2012 remains a strong contender for the greatest of all time. This dominance was even more remarkable considering Barcelona's slightly off-form squad compared to their treble and minor treble winning years with Xavi and Iniesta. While surrounded by legends like Xavi, Iniesta, and David Villa, Lionel Messi's connection with Pedro and Dani Alves on the pitch proved particularly fruitful in 2012. Their combined skill, composure, and finishing ability made them a formidable attacking trio. Interestingly, these two players provided over a third of Messi's goals, with 32 assists combined. This raises the question, would Messi's record-breaking season have been possible without such strong support? What do you think? Was 2012 Messi's absolute peak, or have there been other seasons that rival it? Another interesting discussion point. Can Messi's goal record ever be broken? Share your thoughts in the comments below.